Hello, my name is Justin Vicente, and today we're going to be discussing the customer service quality issues relating to Comcast. Now let's dive right on in and kind of touch up on the actual issue with Comcast. Now, they have poor quality customer service experiences. It is quite genuinely possibly the worst experience I've ever had with any company whatsoever. You'll find that their representatives are poorly trained and not given the correct resources needed to complete their issues. You have to constantly be calling to get a representative that can actually resolve your issues, and then when they finally do, the resolution is only a temporary band-aid. It's no lasting repair. This causes frustration for the clients immensely. They're calling constantly, wasting their time, their resources. They're wasting the time and resources of the customer service representatives for Comcast. They're causing a great deal of grief for the client that they shouldn't have to deal with. Comcast is often looked at as the worst company for customer service experiences. Now, let's kind of dive on in to the cause of this problem. What is causing it? Realistically, it boils down to three big things. One, I would definitely say the lack of employee resources for them. So they're not able to actually give you a permanent solution a majority of the time. Most of the time you'll end up with a band-aid fix, a little temporary credit back onto your account, but then within a month you'll see the same issues arise, and then you're going to be calling them trying to get in contact with their customer service representatives. Their customer service representatives are going to give you the same script that the last 20 other representatives have given you. They're going to apply the same band-aid fix, and it's not going to do anything. And then on top of that, you're going to be spending your time wasting 40, 50, 60 minutes of your day once a month trying to get in contact to have this company deal with a problem that they're causing. Now, on top of that, I believe their employees are actually poorly trained. They're going off the same script as I mentioned earlier, and many times they don't actually genuinely know what they're doing. They're just going through the same prompts and roles that they've been coached on without really understanding the solution. This oftentimes results in a temporary fix, not a permanent one. So I feel that the employees need to be trained a little bit better. On top of that, the employees need to be given better resources to create these permanent solutions. And then thirdly, and quite honestly, Comcast is a bit of a monopoly in most areas, with very little competition to prevent it from growing and improving. Instead, it stagnates and remains this poor customer service experience for all their clients, because in reality, they know you don't have much of a choice. It's them or nothing. Now, what has the impact of this problem been? Comcast has become synonymous with the word poor customer service. It's genuinely the worst experience you'll ever see, and the company itself is dealing with that reputation hit that they're being known as having the worst customer service of all other vendors. This is also going to motivate clients to switch to different competitors, CenturyLink, Verizon, AT&T, different providers that have lines in the area, and they're going to want to leave Comcast just due to the headaches that is caused by being a customer of theirs and having to get any sort of resolution through their customer service representatives. Now, with all these poor experiences, you're genuinely creating an aura of distrust and hate towards the company. People just genuinely don't care about the company itself, and given the chance, they leave. Now, on top of that, it also is relating back to wasting resources. If you're having the same agents speak to the same people, going through the same issues month after month after month, you're wasting time, you're wasting money, you're building all this customer service call centers for them to answer the same issues over and over. I'd rather have a quality solution than a quick fix, because a quality solution will be more beneficial in the long run compared to these quick fixes that Comcast is known to give. Now, Our objective here is to improve the customer service quality of Comcast and reduce the wasted resources spent into resolving the same issues over and over and over again. Now you might ask, how are we going to do that? Well, the solution is really simple. We need to implement a company-wide customer service retraining, basically going back and starting all over, teaching our representatives what it is like to deal with clients. One, just right off the bat, friendly customer service. Two, you're going to want to implement better knowledge trainings. Make sure our employees are up to date and knowledgeable with the systems they are using, and that they can understand how to implement more permanent resolutions. Now, as I said before, a lot of their solutions were Band-Aid related. I want more of our representatives to be focused on creating everlasting solutions. This will resolve a lot of headaches in the long run. It's going to stop wasted resources. It's going to allow us to focus our resources on better things. In the long run, possibly saving our customers money and headaches, ourselves money and headaches. Comcast, the company itself, will definitely benefit by not having to deal with as many headaches as they currently do. Now, as I said, benefits. We definitely want to change Comcast's reputation. We want to give it a synonymous with quality, quite similar to Disney. Whenever you think of Disney and the resorts and the parks, you think quality, customer service, happiness, friendliness. When you think of Comcast, it's more of a biting the bullet, dealing with the devil, getting the best of the worst situation. Honestly, Comcast is by far the worst when it comes to customer service. But I digress. We want to increase our customer satisfaction. Make sure happy customers are staying, because happy customers become lifetime customers. Have you ever been to a business or gone to a certain restaurant that you just love the atmosphere, the people, the food, everything that was provided to you? You were so happy that you've constantly returned back to that restaurant. I want the same experience for Comcast. I want it to be amazing. I don't want headaches. I want my solutions taken care of, my problems taken care of as soon as they arise. In fact, I would like for the problems not to arise at all. So if you continuously increase your customer service abilities and your abilities to provide better experiences for clients, you're going to realize that you'll have clients that last a lot longer compared to, say, quick fix solutions, things that might harm the clients in the long term or cause them to be frustrated. That's just going to drive away business. And then on top of that, instead of driving away business, we're going to be bringing on in customers. We're going to increase the demand for Comcast by providing both a quality internet, phone, TV service, everything you would need there. On top of that, actually having a decent customer service representative able to take care of your problems, make sure everything's squared away and settled for you. That is going to be tremendous for the company. It's going to create an aura that is highly desired and sought after, and people are going to make the switch and become lifelong members, like we said before. That is a big benefit of making this transition. Now, how are we going to measure this success? Now, obviously, people are frustrated now. You can look at many articles reviewing Comcast. They're going to refer to it as the worst customer service company on possibly the planet. By increasing our abilities to provide customer service of the highest quality to our clients, we will be able to view the effects in a couple different ways. One of them being you'll be able to see the actual amount of clients that start to switch over after the change. You might see a little bit of a spike once Comcast makes it past its previous reputation. And on top of that, you're going to see the reputation of Comcast change. You don't want to be associated with being the worst possible company available. You want to be known as the best, and seeing all these people come on in because they know that you are the best is going to show right there the spike of improvement that this change is going to make. On top of that, you're going to be able to look at the calls. Remember earlier we said we're going to reduce the amount of redundant phone calls that are made, the amount of redundant Band-Aid fixes. We're going to increase permanent fixes. By doing that, you're going to see a decrease in phone calls, emails, online chats with our customer service representatives because the problems aren't constantly reoccurring. we'll be able to measure it in that regard, and that will be probably the biggest mile marker right there. Just seeing the drop off of the constant repetitive phone calls. And on top of that, we can also do manual surveys, sending it out to our clients saying, hey, how do you feel about our products? How can we be better? How can we improve? By improving our customer service experiences, we are able to improve so many facets of our business and increase so many things. In all honesty, the measure of success is going to be based on the satisfaction of the client. If they're happy, everything else is going to fall into place. You ever hear the old term, happy wife, happy life? Well, happy client, happy business. Everything's going to go swell. Everything's going to be better in that regard. You want to create a perfect scenario. Now, in regards to this, Comcast has a lot to grow on and a lot of things to do. But in all actuality, I do believe they have the ability to improve and change as a company. I believe that improving on these customer service skills, these basic little facets of a company, they'll be able to improve the quality of their service tenfold, just due to the pure customer satisfaction of not having to constantly deal with the same headaches over and over again. To conclude this project, I would love to say that Comcast, if you're ever out there listening to this, improve your customer service quality and you will see an improvement in every facet of your business. Thank you so much for your time and have a beautiful day.